Hi guys, this is Seiki again from Finedrops. Today is the, I don't know if you call it Easter Friday. In Germany you call it Karfreitag. And yeah, basically it's a day off nationwide. So yeah, did some workout and sitting at home now. Yeah, working further on my marketing and trying to get more sales coming into the sake that I'm retailing and yeah, so meaning selling, based in Germany. Yeah, today was really, well, it is still a funny day because one bloke wrote me and asked me if I can provide a product to him. And he acts as an influencer to spread the word. And it's, you know, I watch a lot of Gary Vee videos, and it's really interesting because he talks about underpriced attention, and you know, we all understand that kind of thing in theory, and we can feel that, but in concrete terms, the attention that you can get into you, whether you have a business or just, you know, you as a person, it is actually, yeah, a lot cheaper than if you were to place, you know, banners on the street, or, you know, place ads on TV, for example, or on radio for this matter. And the funny story is, a year ago I wrote an influencer based in Berlin, and then she told me, okay, for one post it costs you, I think that was like 100 euros. And I was like, what? For one post you want 100 euros? So I didn't reply, right? I mean, I said, you know, I did reply and say, oh, okay, thanks, but you know, yeah, I didn't really engage in that. And then a few days ago I thought, you know what, for 100 euros maybe I can do it for once and see what happens, right? Because you never know, you know, all this influencer craze, is something real, or is it really just a hype, you know, and is only effective among the few in the market. So I wrote to her, and then she's like, okay, sure, I'm still interested in collaborating, but its price went up, and it's 500 euros per post. 500 euros per post by a private person. So that tells me, or that shows me where the market is going, you know, which is what Gary Vee is also preaching. And you know, I was really tempted, or I am still tempted, to try it out because okay, 500 euros, you know, for a private person like me is a lot of money, but you know, at the same time, if you think about the resonance that you are potentially gonna get, yeah, the value of that has to be weighed against all the time. And so while I was thinking that today, a guy wrote me and said that, you know what, if you offer me, you know, if you send me your product for free as a sample, then I will post it as, you know, to advertise for me. And the guy has around, what, 45,000, so 45k followers, and you know, each post has around what, 2,000 to 5,000 views or likes. Then of course I go through them and think to myself, okay, you know, are all these people who are liking the post necessarily my current target, or my current customer group that I think will how to say, take interest in me? I don't, my feeling is half-half, but nevertheless, I think these are, so the guy is 20 years old, first of all. So it's amazing that this guy has really managed to engage with brands like with me, but also with other bigger brands, mainly within Germany, and really managed to attract that corporate attention to him, and then in return he brings his audiences to them. It's interesting that, you know, that guys who are 10 years, 15 years older than me, or younger than me, are really engaging in this way, because it shows where the consumer trend is going, or the consumer behavior is going in the midterm, actually. Because when the guy in the coming 10 years, if he's 30 years old, I mean, and he grows up like this, you don't have to be a genius to know how those people or that generation will buy things in general. And how they will make the buying decisions based on the messages that they see on their mobiles. So having said that, it's interesting and it's worthwhile for me to invest my time and money into this collaboration, as we call it on Instagram, and see where the road takes me. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next week. I would say second half of next week will be the time when I would see the post coming from him and get some results. And you know, whether it will be a success or not, you know, it's really not good to have high hopes on anything. It's rather better that you know, you see this as part of a try, right? You try as a brand to go into the market and spread word on you or about you to people that so that, you know, they can take interest in you. So yeah, let's see what happens. I'm really excited. And yeah, I'm also thinking about going more active on Instagram stories and Instagram Live, for that matter. And I have interesting trips coming up along in April. So I'll take you through a couple of interesting places that I'm gonna visit during my trip. So having said that, yeah, I'll catch you soon next time then.